This is a handmade hardcover book that I made for my senior thesis project entitled, "There is Something to be Said About the Night." The book is hardcover, it's 160 pages, 8 by 10 inches, and it's glue bound. I made this book by hand for a class called Anatomy of the Book with Yolanda Cuomo that I just took at NYU Tisch, where I just graduated from. I thought it'd be a good idea to make this video just walking through the book, because I think a video is the best way to do something handmade justice if you can't see it in front of you. I'm going to read my artist statement as well, so you guys can get a true sense of what this project is. So without further ado, here is There is Something to be Said About the Night. There I was, laying on the floor of my bedroom, looking up at the ceiling as the light retreated from the pools it had made on my carpet back out into the sky. Night was coming, and the day had passed by like it had yesterday, and the day before that, and the week before that, slowly and without consequence. I'd spent most of my time in quarantine just like that, letting the days pass over me like a blanket, being pulled over and off of me, again and again. One night, I went out with my camera and started photographing the houses in my neighborhood, in the hopes that it would break up my monotonous days. So there it began, the start of my new quarantine routine. Every night, almost without fail, I walked in the same cyclical patterns, photographing the same houses and scenes. Somehow, I found and discovered something new every night. After walking for hours, I'd sit in my garage, door open, cicadas buzzing, and develop the film so that I could scan it in the morning and witness what my camera was seeing, that I was not. I've always hated walking. I'll drive or take the subway to avoid having to, but somehow, one of the things I disliked the most became second nature when I was doing it while also doing something I loved. Once I started walking, I didn't stop. I started in the driveway of my parents' house, made countless orbits around the same cul-de-sac for months, walked further and found that I just kept going. To date, this project is one long continuous walk I've been on for years. I don't know why these places that I've stumbled upon and photographed are so meaningful to me and why they've been calling to me yet. But a friend once told me that meaning comes from doing what feels right. And when I was at the lowest point in my life, this is what felt right, and still does. And now I'm just going to let the rest of this video play. But before I do that, I just wanted to quickly say that if you want to see the project in its entirety, it's available on my website. I'm really happy with how it came out. And if you're interested in getting prints from this project, I made a little mini print box that has about 40 images from this project and a little mini box that I make by hand, which I think is really fun. There's also just other prints if you want to check them out. But anyway, without further ado, let's get back to the video and I'll show you the rest of the book that I made by hand.